Think she doesn't care? Think again. The silence is affecting her more than you realize. At first, she acts like nothing has changed, going on with her life, pretending your absence doesn't matter. But deep down, she's feeling it. The moment you stop chasing, the moment you stop proving yourself to her, that's when everything shifted. The longer you stay silent, the more it messes with her mind. She starts questioning herself. Did I misjudge him? Why isn't he chasing me? Did I lose him for good? Once those thoughts creep in, panic sets in. She thought she had time. She thought you'd always be there waiting. But now she's the one watching, wondering, overthinking. Because the truth is, the moment you detach, that's the moment she starts chasing. If you think she's unaffected, if you think she's moved on without a second thought, stay right here. In the next few minutes, I'll break down exactly what happens in her mind when you stop giving her attention. And once you see this clearly, you'll never chase again. Number 1, the unexpected power of silence. When a woman hurts you, your first instinct might be to react. You might want to demand answers, express your pain, or make her understand how much she hurt you. But that's exactly what she expects. She expects you to get emotional. She expects you to seek closure. She expects you to chase. But the real power move is silence. Nothing confuses her more than when you don't react at all. Why? Because women are wired to expect emotional responses. When she hurts you, she anticipates some kind of feedback. She wants to see if she still has control over your emotions. But when you go completely silent, when you don't respond the way she thought you would, it forces her to rethink everything. Why isn't he reacting? Did he never care? Is he already over me? The more she overthinks, the more power shifts in your favor. Silence makes her uncomfortable. It forces her to sit alone with her own thoughts, without external validation to reassure her. She no longer gets the satisfaction of seeing you react, of knowing she still has influence over you. And this isn't about playing games. It's about holding your value. You're not ignoring her to manipulate her. You're doing it because you recognize your worth is too high to waste on someone who doesn't appreciate it. When she realizes you're not playing along, that's when she starts questioning herself. Number 2, the fear of losing you kicks in. Here's something most men don't realize. A woman only values what she believes she might lose. When you were always available, when you reacted instantly, when you chased, when you made sure she knew you still cared, she had no urgency to appreciate you, because in her mind, you'd always be there. But when she suddenly doesn't have that certainty anymore, when you've pulled back and seem detached, that's when she starts to panic. Now, every unanswered message makes her overthink. Every silent moment makes her feel uncertain. Every passing day makes her question whether she's losing you. At first, she'll try to play it cool. She won't text first, and she'll act like she's unbothered. But inside, she's feeling it. She starts scrolling through old messages. She watches your stories more often. She checks her phone, hoping for a notification from you. That's when the dynamic shifts. She goes from feeling in control to feeling out of control. She realizes she's not getting the reassurance she once had. That uncertainty is exactly what makes her start chasing you. Number 3, the ultimate shift. She chases you. The moment she realizes her usual tactics aren't working, something changes inside her. Suddenly, she's the one chasing. She starts texting more, makes excuses to talk to you, and begins reminiscing about the good times. Because for the first time, she feels like she's losing you. And that fear of loss? It's one of the most powerful forces in attraction. But this is where most men make a crucial mistake. As soon as they see her making an effort, they drop all their power. They instantly forgive everything. They make themselves available again. They lose the strength they built. And when that happens, the cycle resets. She realizes she has you again. The challenge disappears and the attraction fades all over again. But a man who understands his worth doesn't rush back. He doesn't reward bad behavior. He makes sure she proves herself before letting her back in. And that's when he truly wins. Number 4. When she regrets taking you for granted. The moment she realizes she's lost your presence, everything changes. At first, she tries to ignore it. She convinces herself that you'll come back, that you'll break the silence first. But when that doesn't happen, when she sees you moving on without a second thought, regret creeps in. Slowly at first, then all at once. She starts replaying old memories, thinking about the things she once overlooked, how you supported her, how you were always there for her, how you made her feel safe, valued, and important. Now that stability is gone, and in its place, doubt. Did I make the wrong choice? Why isn't he chasing me? Is he really over me? At first, she'll try to distract herself, maybe by dating someone new, partying, or diving into work. But those distractions never last. Because late at night, when she's alone with her thoughts, she feels it. The silence, the emptiness, the realization that the man who once cared deeply for her is no longer there. And that realization haunts her. Why? Because women rarely regret losing a man right away. Regret comes when they see that he's truly gone. And when she starts to realize that she might have made a mistake, that's when the real panic sets in. Number 5. When she starts watching you from a distance. Even if she doesn't reach out right away, she'll start keeping tabs on you. She'll check your social media more than usual. She'll ask mutual friends about you. She'll try to figure out what you're doing without actually contacting you. At first, she won't admit to herself that she misses you. She'll tell herself she's just curious. But deep down, she's looking for clues. Clues to see if you've moved on, to see if you're happy without her, to see if you even care anymore. And when she sees you thriving, when she notices that you're not stuck in heartbreak mode, that you're actually doing better without her, that's when the real panic sets in. Because now, she doesn't just regret losing you. She fears that someone else is appreciating you in ways she never did. She starts comparing herself to the idea of the woman who might replace her. What if he's found someone else? What if he's happier with her? What if I was just a chapter in his life, but not the main story? That fear eats away at her. Because the biggest emotional trigger for a woman is the idea that another woman is getting the love she once had. If she truly valued you, she won't be able to just sit back and accept that. Number 6. When she realizes she's losing her grip on you. Most men don't understand this. Even when a woman moves on, she still wants to feel like she could have you back if she wanted to. As long as she believes you'd still be there if she changed her mind, she doesn't feel the loss completely. But when she sees you actually moving forward, focusing on yourself, leveling up, and not waiting around for her, that's when she starts feeling truly powerless. She can't just text you and expect an instant response. She can't just post a picture and assume you'll react. For the first time, she realizes she's no longer in control of the situation. Number 7. When she starts sending mixed signals. At this stage, she's feeling confused, so she tries to test the waters. She won't fully confess her feelings yet, but she'll send out signals to see how you react. She might like one of your posts randomly, message you out of nowhere, pretending it's by accident, or post things designed to get your attention. Here's what you need to understand. This isn't about fixing things. This is her checking if she still has power over you. And if you react too quickly, if you start texting her back right away, or get excited that she's paying attention again, she'll feel like she's won you back too easily. And the cycle repeats itself. So instead of falling for her breadcrumbs, stay patient. If she truly wants to come back, she needs to prove herself. She needs to put in real effort, because you're not looking for games. You're looking for genuine change. Number 8. When she starts overcompensating. At this point, she's feeling the pressure. Her usual tactics, making you jealous, sending mixed signals, or testing you, aren't working. And now, she's feeling the consequences of losing you. That's when she starts overcompensating. She might suddenly become extremely nice to you, acting as if nothing ever happened. She might start liking every single post you make just to get your attention. She might even send long, heartfelt messages trying to rebuild the connection. But here's where most men make a mistake. They get excited too quickly. They see her effort as a sign that she wants them back for real. But in reality, she just wants reassurance. She wants to know that she can still have you if she changes her mind. So before you get too caught up in her sudden attention, ask yourself, is she showing real remorse or just panic? Is she putting in consistent effort, or is this just a temporary fix? Is she willing to rebuild the connection properly, or does she just want to fall back into her comfort zone? Because if she's not proving her sincerity, then all she's doing is playing a short-term game, and you're playing for long-term value. Number 9. when she hopes you'll be friends. Now, if all else fails, she might throw out one last attempt to keep you in her life. She'll suggest being friends. But here's what you need to understand. She's not doing this because she values your friendship. She's doing this because she wants to keep you around as a backup option. Think about it. If she truly wanted you as just a friend, she wouldn't act strange when you stop responding. She wouldn't get jealous when she sees you doing better without her. She wouldn't be constantly checking on you to see if you've moved on. This isn't about friendship. It's about keeping you as an emotional safety net. She wants to know that if she ever changes her mind, you'll still be there. So the question is, are you okay with being an option? If the answer is no, then you already know what to do. A high-value man doesn't settle for leftovers. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.